One rainy day. Pit-pat, pit-pat. Barney the bee woke up with a start. "What's that?" he said to himself. He listened again. "It's raining. Oh, bother the rain. Now I won't be able to gather any pollen today." Belinda Bee opened her eyes. "It's raining," Barney said with disgust. "Why does it have to rain when there is so much pollen to be gathered? I wanted to work hard all day today and gather as much pollen as I could." "Never mind, Barney. It may be fine tomorrow, and a rest will do you good." "You work too hard. There's delicious honeycomb for breakfast," she added. Honeycomb. Donny the drone rubbed his eyes. He was very sleepy and rather fat. "Oh, I simply love honeycomb. I don't mind if it is raining," he said. "You never gather any pollen. You're too lazy," Barney said, sounding annoyed. Belinda looked at Barney. He was cross, she thought, and poor little Donny couldn't help being lazy. He always had been. "Come on, let's have breakfast, then we shall all feel better," Belinda said. "Perhaps you could help me clean out the hive afterwards." "I don't want to clean out the hive," Barney said sulkily. "I want to gather pollen." "But you can't gather pollen if it's raining," said Donny. "I know that's silly," replied Barney. "What does it matter to you anyway? Drones are too lazy to work." "Oh, Barney, that's very unkind of you," Belinda said. "Drones have their uses too, you know." She felt very annoyed with Barney. Just because he couldn't work, he made everyone else unhappy. But still Barney grumbled and grumbled until the whole hive was feeling unhappy, and a discontented little buzz reached the ears of the Queen. "What is the matter with everyone this morning?" she demanded. "Why are the bees so disgruntled?" Bella Bee looked very worried, and her little wings fluttered to and fro. "Well?" demanded the Queen. "It's a very wet day, Your Majesty," Bella said nervously. "That's no reason," replied the Queen. "We have had wet days before. Send Basher to me. I'll soon find out what is wrong." Bella hurried off, and soon Basher stood before the Queen. He bowed very low. He was very proud to think the Queen had sent for him, as he loved his Queen very much and would do anything to please her. "Now, Basher," said the Queen, "I want you to answer me truthfully. What is this miserable buzz I hear?" Basher didn't want to hurt his friend Barney, but he knew he must tell the Queen the truth. "It's a very wet day," Basher began. "I know that." The Queen was getting a little tired of hearing that excuse. "Well, Your Majesty, when Barney woke up this morning and saw it was raining, he was very unhappy, and from that he managed to make everyone else unhappy. But he didn't mean to do it," Basher added quickly. The Queen nodded. "So it's Barney who has been so foolish. Send him to me at once." A murmur went round the hive. "The Queen has sent for Barney. What will happen? Is she very cross?" they asked Basher. Soon Barney stood before the Queen. He bowed nervously. "Now, Barney," said the Queen, "what is all this foolishness? Why have you made everyone so unhappy?" "I didn't mean to do it, Your Majesty. Truly I didn't." A little tear ran down his hairy face. "I meant to work harder than ever today, and then it rained, and I was so miserable." "Barney, do you realise you've made everyone else miserable?" the Queen asked sternly. Barney hung his head in shame. "Barney," she said, "you are one of my best workers, and we must have harmony in the hive. When it is raining, think of all the good it will do. The grass will grow, and the clover will bloom, and clover honey is so delicious. Then the tall lime trees will flower. You will be able to work from morning until night." Barney's little face lit up. "Oh, I will work so hard for you, Your Majesty, I really will." The Queen smiled at him. "I'm sure you will, Barney. You can go now, but remember, no more grumbling." "Dear Queen, I'll never grumble again," said Barney, and he meant it. He bowed so low he nearly toppled over, but the Queen didn't mind. Soon there would be long summer days among the flowers, thought Barney as he skipped away, and in the warm evenings he would sit with his friends and fan the hive to keep it cool. He was so happy he started to hum, and soon all the bees in the hive were humming too. Donny the drone smiled to himself. He loved to hear them humming. It was just like a lullaby. He closed his eyes and was soon fast asleep.